We're going to learn something. I would think by now you know the rules. Robots paint. You guess. I give some clues that are very confusing. We are going to do the top 20 greatest ruins. So the coolest old ruins of ancient civilizations in the Americas. So not over across the pond, in the Americas. So good luck. Old ruins in the Americas. There you go. Number 20. This one's nestled deep within Colombia's Sierra Nevada mountains. It is believed to be about 650 years older than Machu Picchu. 650 years older than Machu Picchu. Known as the Lost City and rediscovered only in the 1970s. It's reached by a multi-day jungle trek. So if you go to this place, you got to go through the jungle in Colombia. Might as well score a few kilos on the way. It's still sacred to the indigenous Kogi people. Kogi, K-O-G-I. Looks like a cool place, right? Anybody know what this is? Ancient ruin in the Americas. We talked about it. It's in Colombia. This is called La Ciudad Perdida. La Ciudad Perdida. You gotta remember that now, right? 800 AD. 800 AD. Ciudad Perdida is laid out in terraces. Yeah, we can see that. Very cool. All right. There you go. Now you know how it's played. That'll help you. Number 19. All right. Okay. Capital of the powerful Toltec Empire. Something. It's known for massive stone statues called Atlantean warriors. Atlantean warriors. Featured grand pyramids and ceremonial ball courts. Likely influenced later cultures, including the Aztecs. So this is before the Aztecs. The city declined mysteriously after a few centuries. It's not Easter Island. Yeah, kind of hard, huh? This is Toltec Empire, pre-Aztecs. So it is in Mexico, I'll give you that hint. And it is right around 1000 AD. Right around there. 1000 AD. Anybody know? No. Hang on to that, though. It might come up later, Doctor. I'm not going to try to pronounce your spelling. I'm not sure. Teotihuacan? Or Tenochtitlan? Tenochtitlan or No, those are incorrect. This is called Tula. Tula, pretty simple. T-U-L-A. The 4 giant warrior statues atop Tula's pyramid are each over 15 feet tall. There you go, and they're still there. Pretty weird, huh? Speaking of weird, let's go to number 18. The most significant ceremonial site of the Mississippian culture in the United States. Now, this is from 850 to 1400 AD. So it lasted a long time. Think about that. 850 to 1400 AD. How many years is that? 600 years. 600 years this was around. It contained elaborate crafted artifacts. It housed an elite class that maintained wide trade networks. This was the center for trade networks. Hopewell's good Good guess. You know, that's another one of these places. That's incorrect in this case. The burial mounds held incredible wealth and artistic treasures. It's located far from modern major cities. All right, so you ready? It's called the Spiro Mounds. Ever heard of that? Spiro Mounds. And it's actually in Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Artifacts from Spiro Mounds suggest an ancient trade network that stretched from the Great Lakes to the Gulf of Mexico. They had stuff from everywhere there. Pretty cool. There you go. Learn something every day on Dave's After Dark. There you go. All right, number 17. You know, some of these will be easier. Not very many of them. Most are going to be hard. A massive walled city built high in the Andes by the Chachapoya people. Chachapoya people. And this is 6th century AD. So a long time ago. 500s. Sometimes called the Machu Picchu of the North. It was surrounded by 60-foot high walls with narrow entrances for defense. So this was right on the top of a mountain. Perched on a mountain ridge, often hidden by clouds. It contains hundreds of circular stone houses. They like to have round houses. Made structural sense, right? Earthquake, a lot of earthquakes in that area, so round was good. This is not Machu Picchu. This is Machu Picchu of the North. Yes, you are correct. AKA Kulap. Kulap. Kuelap. Kulap, Peru. Kulap was virtually unknown to the outside world until the 19th century, remaining isolated in the misty cloud forests. This is the best ancient ruins of the Americas. So it's pretty cool. We just don't know it. Why didn't they teach us this in school? I don't know. You're going to have to wait till Dave's After Dark to learn it. All right. This is in El Salvador. And it's not that prison. It's not the prison. One of the most important Maya sites in El Salvador. It features a massive step pyramid and ancient tombs. It showcases advanced water drainage systems. It's believed to be a regional trade center, so it's like high Maya culture. All the way from 100 to 1200 AD. This was in place over 1,000 years. Can you imagine? Let me look at us. How old's the United States? This year, 250 years. 250. This place was around for 4 times as long. It's not Teotihuacan. It looks a little like Teotihuacan. Teotihuacan was not Maya. That was Aztec, basically. This is Maya. And it is called Tazumal. 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 And it's in El Salvador. So they Mayans stretched it out, right? But they are using it for the prison now, for the illegals. You go. Tazumal's name means the place where the victims were burned. That was a little known fact. How about that? A little dark Mayan history. Those Mayan were a little weird. Yeah. Number 15. Now, I don't know if anybody's been to this place. This is built atop a flattened mountain ridge by the Zapotec civilization. This is Zapotec. This is right around 600 AD, a long time ago. It offers sweeping views of the Oaxaca Valley. So good marijuana in this area. I don't know. Back in the day, it was like, I remember Chichen Itza, and then it was Oaxaca. Oaxaca. Anybody remember that? Yeah. I guess I'm the old druggie. Contains mysterious carved stones called danzanites. Danzantes. Oh, I'm sorry, danzantes. It was abandoned long before the Spanish arrived. They abandoned it. Michoacan. The Michoacan. Yes. Oaxacan and Michoacan. Acapulco Gold. You remember Acapulco Gold? Monte Alban's observatory building. This is Monte Alban, if you didn't know. Monte Alban. We could have got that one. The observatory building was precisely aligned with the movements of the sun. Of course. All right. Back to the United States. Number 14. This one's pretty famous. This is a long time ago, though. This is 1500 BC. 1500 BC. It is among the oldest monumental construction in North America. I'd say so. It was created by hunter-gatherers, not a settled civilization agriculture people. It was hunter-gatherers built this. So kind of like the thing called Bekli Tepe over in Turkey, same way. Features a complex of earthworks shaped like giant concentric ridges. Cool. Looks cool. Looks like a golf course. Believed to have been a trading and ceremonial center. Yeah. Built without the use of metal tools or beasts of burden. Now, how do they know? How do they know it wasn't built with the help of beasts of burden? How do they know that? I don't know how they know that. Hopewell's a good answer again, but it's again incorrect. This is called Poverty Point, Louisiana. Poverty Point, Louisiana, 1500 BC. Poverty Point's largest mound covers 7 acres. There you go. All right, let's go down to Peru. Number 13. Surely you'll remember this place. It is the largest adobe, meaning mud brick, city in the world. So this is all built from bricks. It served as the and it's still around. It served as the capital of the Chimu civilization. This is the Chimus. And this is not quite as old, around 1000 AD. Around 1000 AD. Chimu civilization, definitely before the Inca. Built with labyrinth walls and detailed decorative friezes. It once housed tens of thousands of people. There you go. There's this claim to fame. So this is a quadriptych. It's got 4 pictures there. You can't tell it's 4 pictures. 4 different areas within this area, within this place. Pretty cool. I'd love to go here. There's a bunch of these Peru places, right? Some of them are super old. This one's not quite as old, but very cool. Kind of clean architecture, right? It's called Chan Chan, Peru. Chan Chan's walls are intricately decorated with motifs of fish, birds, and geometric patterns. There you go. All right, I think you know this place. I've been there. I've been at this place. I've got a little movie on my channel. If you search it out, you can see me there in person, giving you a tour of this location. This is a walled Maya city dramatically perched over the Caribbean Sea, or Caribbean if you prefer. It served as a major trading hub. It is one of the last cities built and inhabited by the Maya. Yeah, well, they picked the best spot for last. Something called the Castillo Temple dominates the site's cliff edge. And this place fell shortly after Spanish contact. So they were still here when the Spanish came. King's in the house. What's going on? Oh, you got it, King. Look at that. Sorry. These guys were not doing that well on this category. So I wasn't even thinking somebody would have the correct answer. Good job, King. Good to have you in the house. What's this one now? Anybody know this one? I've got a video of it on my channel. And if you would have watched it, you'd know this was Tulum. Tulum, it's a cool place to visit. If you ever get a chance, Tulum. Tulum's location made it an important lighthouse for Maya traders. There you go. We're down to number 11 on the best ruins from ancient civilizations in the Americas. Very precise. All right, this is in Mexico. This is, let's say 500 AD. That sounds like Zapotec time. Known for its elegant architecture and sculpture. It is home to the Temple of Inscriptions, housing King Pacal's tomb. It is surrounded by lush jungle. Looks like it. It features some of the finest examples of Maya bas relief carving. Finest example of Maya carvings. Smaller in size, but rich in artistic achievement. So, anybody know what this is? This is Mexico. This is, yes, Mayan. The discovery of King Pacal's elaborate carved sarcophagus in the 1950s stunned archaeologists and revealed insights into Maya funerary practices. This is called Palenque. 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 Whatever you got, whatever you typed there, Alex, that looks right. That's correct. That is correct. Number 10, top 10. Who knows? Maybe you know the top 10. You didn't do too good at 20 to 10, but you might know the top 10. Okay, this one's interesting. This now has like a whole building over the top of it, but it didn't back in the day. This is built by the Hohokam culture in the Sonoran Desert. Hohokam. It features, this is after the Anasazi. This is around 1300 AD. This is like this is a 4-story adobe structure. It likely served ceremonial and astronomical functions. Oh, and it was a 4-story apartment. It is protected today under a sheltering roof to preserve it from erosion. They've got this big shed roof over the top now, so it doesn't rain on it. The name means big house in Spanish. So what's big house in Spanish? Anybody know what big house in Spanish is? Can anybody translate? You gotta get it. You gotta get one. It's called big house in Spanish. In Arizona. It's called, Rob. Yeah, doctor has it. Rob, you're close. Casa Grande Ruins. Casa Grande. There you go. Casa Grande. Number 9. This is, I don't know, 200 to 900 AD. So Mayan. This is Mayan. It's a major Maya center known for its intricate stone monuments. Intricate stone. I can't really tell what's going on in that picture. It features a grand ball court. Oh, here's the key. Grand ball court and hieroglyphic stairway. It recorded royal dynasties and important historical events in stone. So, this is where they had lots of carvings about the history of the Maya. It is famous for its sophisticated and beautiful sculpture. It was eventually abandoned after political collapse. You've all seen Apocalypto, no doubt. I think this is right around the Apocalypto time. Yeah. Mel Gibson movie. Anybody know what this place is called? Or where it is? Well, I'll tell you where it is. It's in Honduras. Those Maya were all over the place. And the hieroglyphic stairway contains the longest known Maya text. One story, 2,000 glyphs long. This is called Copan, Honduras. Not Lima. Copan, Honduras. There you go. Now, I think you're going to know this one. Here we go. We're all going to get this. We're all going to get this one. This is in New Mexico, United States. This is around 1000 AD. It's home to massive multi-story structures called great houses. It is aligned precisely to track solar and lunar cycles. Its central hub for ancestral Pueblan world. So this was like the center of their universe. All roads lead to this place. It was built with millions, literally, all their roads led to this place. It was built with millions of sandstone blocks hauled over miles. Roads radiated outward, I told you, connecting distant communities. Where is this? This is one of my favorite places. I stayed out there almost by myself in the fog. It was scary. It's out in the middle of nowhere. It's 100 miles from anything. In New Mexico. And it's huge. And it's spooky. And it's cool. Who knows what this is? Anybody know? It's in New Mexico, correct. But what's this place called? It's very cool. If you ever get a chance to go, great national park there. They have some camping. It's a long way from anything, but like if you're in Santa Fe or something. Chaco Canyon. Pueblo Bonito contained over 600 rooms. There you go. All right. Let's go back to the heartland of the United States. I'm going to give you the state. This is in Illinois. This is around 1000 AD also. So almost the same time as Chaco Canyon. So there are people building some big civilizations. It is the largest Pre-Columbian settlement north of Mexico. It features Monk's Mound, the largest earthen structure in the Americas. There it is, Monk's Mound. Who knows where this is? At its peak, it may have had a population of over 20,000 people. Okay. It was a complex hierarchical society with a trading economy. And nobody knows why they abandoned it, but it was abandoned for still uncertain reasons. There you go. Doctor, were you trying to get that, Doctor? King has it. Is that your version? Yeah, this is Cahokia Mounds. Big city, 20,000 people. Cahokia included a solar calendar made of wooden posts. now known as Woodhenge. Not Stonehenge, Woodhenge. You know, makes sense. Made of wood, Woodhenge. All right, let's see if anybody gets this one. Number 6. This is 600 to 1000 AD. So Mexico, kind of after the Mayan, I'd say. Almost after the Mayan. A stunning example of Puc-style Maya architecture. So they still consider it Mayan. It features the Pyramid of the Magician and the Governor's Palace. Anybody heard of that? The Pyramid of the Magician or the Governor's Palace? Notable for ornate stonework and intricate mosaics. It is smaller, but exceptionally well preserved. Yeah. Anybody know? It shows minimal evidence of fortification, suggesting a peaceful city. Huh, a time of peace. Yeah, they're hard. Yeah, they're hard. It's the Americans. Nobody cared. Nobody taught us. Nobody taught us all these cool places in the Americas. These are the best ruins in the Americas. But nobody knows. It's a sad state of affairs. I'm doing my part. This is known as Uxmal. Uxmal. U-X-M-A-L. Uxmal. There you go. Uxmal's layout is aligned with astronomical phenomena, of course. Late Mayan. All right, now I think you know this one. If you can tell what the heck the robots are trying to draw here. This is in Peru. This is enormous geoglyphs etched into the desert floor. I think you're going to get this one. The designs include hummingbirds, spiders, and mysterious geometric shapes. It's only fully visible from an airplane. Its purpose remains debated. Theories range from astronomy to religious rituals. It is created by removing top layers of reddish pebbles to reveal lighter earth beneath. Okay, Alex. I think I think Alex has it. I'm not sure about that. Stellian, closer, much closer. Very close. Yes. Yeah. They don't have a Z in Cyrillic alphabet, do they? I'm not sure. That is correct. The Nazca Lines. 500 BC. How about that? The Nazca civilizations engineered an underground aqueduct system as well. There you go. Okay, top 4. See if we can get these. Let's see if we can do this. All right, this was in Mexico. The picture's a little tough at first. I think it'll turn out okay in the end. This is one of the most famous Mayan cities. It is home to the massive temple of Kukulkan. Designed to cast serpent shadow at equinox. The serpent shadow on the pyramid. How cool. Features the Great Ball Court, the largest in Mesoamerica, a center for commerce, politics, and religion. Eventually, it was absorbed into a regional power shift. Anyway, big Mayan city, biggest Mayan city. You can go visit this today. Who knows where this place is? This is not El Castillo. Oh, I don't think. Is the main pyramid called El Castillo? Maybe so. Maybe that's the other name for it. Temple of Kukulkan, Great Ball Court, Chichen Itza. Chichen Itza cenote, the sacred sinkhole, was a major site for offerings and possible human sacrifices. So yeah, if you go to the cenote nearby, there's a bunch of bones down there. Yeah. All right, top three. Top three. This is the hardest of the three. Now, if you've been paying attention to previous shows, you're going to know this. This is in Bolivia. It is a ceremonial center near Lake Titicaca. Lake Titicaca. It features megalithic stonework like the Gate of the Sun. That's it in the distance there, the Gate of the Sun. Architectural precision suggests unknown advanced techniques. This is one of our mystery sites. Possibly influenced the later Inca civilization. So this is way before the Inca. This is like 300 AD, like early 500 AD, very early. They declined mysteriously, possibly due to climate change. Uh-oh. Anybody know where this is? Sounds like King was answering the previous one. Chichen Itza. Yeah, King. Awesome. Very good. You were paying attention to the previous show. Tiahuanaco. Pretty cool. Very precise, certain shape carvings of the stones there. Okay, top two. You know these two. I know you know this one. What haven't we done yet? Best ruins in the Americas. The Incas' lost city hidden high in the Andes. This is around 1400 AD though, pretty late. This is just before Columbus. It blends seamlessly with its natural surroundings. It features agricultural terraces, temples, and a royal residence. It was never discovered by the Spanish conquistadors. They never saw it. But it was rediscovered in 1911 by a gentleman named Hiram Bingham. El Dorado. I like it. It's not El Dorado. You know where this is. This is the most famous place. It's in Peru. Yes, King. Thank you for saving the team. Rediscovered in 1911 by Hiram Bingham. You know, I have a video on that too. I have an early AI video. It's kind of quaint. I'm gonna have to relabel some of these old AI videos as legacy videos because they're a little immature at this point with how good the AI is getting. Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu was likely an estate for Inca royalty rather than a city. There you go. All right, number one with a bullet. Famous ruins in the Americas. A vast city of pyramids, plazas, and apartment compounds. Home to the enormous Pyramid of the Sun and the Pyramid of the Moon. This is right around 200 AD. 200 AD at the height of this. Its influence stretched across Mesoamerica. The true identity of its builders remains unknown. There you go. It was like the same time as Mayans, but it wasn't the Mayans. A mystery. It was abandoned for centuries before the Aztecs took it back over and redeveloped it. Yeah, there you go. You got it. You got it. More or less. Teotihuacan is correct. Teotihuacan. This is not Tenochtitlan. That's another place. But it's same time. Teotihuacan The Avenue of the Dead is aligned perfectly with astronomical points suggesting cosmic significance. All right, we made it. That was hard. And I got allergies. It's hard, double hard. All right, well, I appreciate you guys hanging in with me for that. That was kind of hard.